the Tiny Shale Spider. This pet has been wrapped in mystery since Cataclysm first released, and I am confident in saying that it is still wrapped in mystery, and its methods on how to get it are very skewed. Rumors upon rumors have been made about how you can get it. There's multiple little glitches and hacks and ways to do it and things of that nature. However, today I am going to clear that up with you, and I'm going to tell you count them, 4 methods you can take to getting your very own Tiny Shale Spider. So to begin, we're going to go to Deep Home. Now, once you get into Deep Home, you're going to want to fly over to the Crumbling Depths. And when it comes to this pet, like I said, there's 4 methods to getting it. There's 2 that, there's one that requires a certain race, one that requires a certain race and class, one that requires you to completely finish questing in this entire zone, and then there's the 4th method. The 4th method anybody can do. You don't have to have any certain abilities, any class, any race. You can do it at any time. All that's required is a flying mount, and that is it. However, the means for doing it are a little bit sketchy and a little bit frowned upon, but I am going to show you guys because I know I was getting desperate whenever I was trying to get it. So, before I tell you guys the 4 methods that I know of to getting it, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about in this place. So, we'll come down here to Crumbling Depths, and you're simply, it'll dismount you, and you're simply just going to want to kind of avoid aggro or kill through, whatever you want to do. Make your way down this hallway. You're going to see this huge gyre worm here, and he will eat you, but he won't kill you, most likely at least. Oh great, looks like you guys are going to get to see exactly what happens when he catches you. Yeah, you get kind of tossed around in his body and he throws you out. It's minimal damage. So you're going to go around this circular path that he's running in, and the only reason you're going to run around in a circle is because at the very beginning of it you can't run this way because the wall's a little high. And you're going to come into this main room here, and you're going to see a whole bunch of little hallways and holes in all the walls that you can go down. So, here's the issue. The Shale Spider drops off of a rare spawn called Jade Fang, and Jade Fang spawns right up there on that ledge. The issue is that there's no path to get up to that ledge. So you may be wondering, well, how can I get up there? Well, here's what you have to do. First, I'm going to simply show you guys where he spawns at. And no, you can't just shoot at him from a distance and hope to pull him. You will have to use one of these methods. So we come around up here, and there are ways you can angle yourself and zoom your camera out just properly, and he'll spawn in the very back of that cavern back there. He's a huge gray and green shale spider. So you may be wondering, how do I do it? Well, let me tell you the exact methods you can take to do this. To begin, one of the easiest methods is simply being a night elf. If you're a night elf, all you have to do is run in here, die at the very base of this ledge on the floor, and when you go into wisp form, for some reason wisp form is allowed to fly around here, so you can just res up there on the ledge, and if it's spawned, kill it. There you go. Pretty easy if you're a night elf. If you're not a night elf, you won't be so lucky. If you're a goblin, you can attempt to put nitro boosts on and keep using them until they malfunction and they blow you forward. Then after you've been blown forward, you can goblin rocket jump again, and while it's a little bit difficult, you can technically make it over to that ledge. The third way, and the most practical, sensible, and legitimate way to do it, is to simply do all the quests in Deep Home. When you finally finish up and you're at the very end, you'll unlock the daily quests. When you unlock these daily quests, you'll occasionally get one called Underground Economy. Underground Economy is going to set you up with some bombs you'll come down here and use these bombs to blow rocks apart and get their ore from them. But don't worry about doing that. What you'll want to do is simply mount up and jump to this rock over here, and then place your bomb on the ground and stand right in front of it, and it's going to blow you back or forward, I forget which direction it blows you, and it'll blow you all the way up onto that ledge. And I can't remember if you do it here or if you do it from the ledge over there, but one of the two. You have an infinite amount. They're on a very small cooldown, so you can experiment with it, and that's the easiest way. That's the way Blizzard intended for you to do it. Now, this third method I'm going to show you, I don't particularly condone it. You can use it. It is, however, incredibly sketchy, incredibly shady, and like I said, I don't know how Blizzard employees would feel about you doing it this way. But what you'll notice is that when you very first come into this cave, you can be mounted up on a flying mount and fly, and it won't require you to just go to ground mount only. So we'll come in here, and so when you enter, this is what you do, guys. Pay close attention. You come in, you can get about this far, and like I said, this is really cheap, but here's what you do. Grab the internet cable from the back of your computer and unplug it. As soon as you do, go ahead and start flying, and you won't become dismounted and have to go to the ground. You'll continue flying, okay? You are going to want to hug the walls, go as quickly as you possibly can. When you get to right here, plug your cable back in and fly the rest of the way over. If you are lucky, it won't disconnect you, and you'll actually become reconnected without ever disconnecting, and you'll be up on that ledge, and you can just do it that way. I've heard of people doing it in 1 attempt. I've heard of people doing it in 5 attempts. It is a surefire method, but it is a little bit frowned upon. So, once you finally make your way to the top of this ledge, no matter what your method may be, you'll run down to the end of here, and if you are super duper lucky, you'll see Jade Fang, this shale spider, will be spawned. He isn't very hard to kill at all. At level 85, I sold him. And so, hunters can actually tame him, and he's, I think, one of the only shale spider models you can tame, or you can kill him and loot him to get this item right here, Tiny Shale Spider. And so we're going to use that item now. Go to our companions, and we have our pet. And he's interesting because he's one of the few mini pets that uses a unique model. There's no other pet that's modeled after him. I'm actually not quite sure if he does any special animations or anything of that nature, simply because I just got him. But I'm very excited to have him, and I truly hope that this guide helps you as well to be able to get your own Tiny Shale Spider. Enjoy.